What is up, everybody? It's time for some Sidisi, Wicked Witch of the West Coast. We're going to hit the east side of that LBC on that mission trying to find Mr. Warren G today. So mount up, regulators. Let's check. Nah, yeah, I'm going to mulligan. This is not we got one land. This is interesting. Who are we up against? Lazav? Okay. I want a mulligan, but I don't really want to go past that. So we'll see what we scry into. Oh yeah, I'm going to leave that on top. We are playing Sidisi. Broad top. Hold on. Let's get this going. Let's get down forest. And then pass the turn. We're playing against Lazav. Dimir Mastermind. It has hexproof. Whenever a creature is put in an opponent's graveyard, it may become a copy of that. And we're playing Sidisi, so whenever we mill ourselves or dredge or get any of our cards from the library into the graveyard, we get a zombie for each creature card that gets put in there. So let's go ahead and get down Flooded Strand. And then we have Forbidden Alchemy, so we can get into some, kind of dig a little bit deeper on Forbidden Alchemy. But yeah, the opening to this video. So I like Sidisi being Wicked Witch, and then somebody commented and said, Wicked Witch of the West Coast. And then I was like, alright, we can get some Regulate action going with Sidisi. But yeah, that's Warren G Regulate. So if you've never heard the song, go look it up, man. It's I'm very much a fan of 90s rap. And Warren G Regulate is a very, very good song. So we've got Water Grave in our hand. We're not too heavy on blue, so I may grab a... Well, I won't have access to black, so we're going to grab Underground Sea. Yeah, let's go ahead and shock in Watery Grave. And then, since he's tapped out, he might have a counter spell, and I really want to resolve this Forbidden Alchemy, so we're going to go ahead and do it main phase right now. We put a card into our hand. I'm going to grab Grizzly Salvage. That way those go to the graveyard. Okay. So we can play Tularia West, or we can transmute next turn for like an Ancient Tomb. And then play that and get a little bit more mana. May do that. But yeah, this is a fun little zombie deck over here. We have a Wonder to give our zombies flying, hence the Wicked Witch of the West, taking after the flying monkeys of the Wizard of Oz. And then we just got a bunch of fun zombie stuff, man. A lot of fun. I really enjoy playing Sidisi. When I first built her, I didn't have a very good build of her that I liked. And, man, I felt like I just didn't understand her trigger sometimes. But I get it now. But I think what it was is when you activate Hermit Druid is broken with Sidisi. So when you activate Hermit Druid with Sidisi on the battlefield, you get a 2/2 zombie for each creature. So that happened a couple times, and I was like, man, that doesn't make sense. I don't understand how that happened. Ooh, is that a Parallel Lives? Yes, that is. That amplifies the zombie tokens. So let's go. Let's actually transmute right now. I want to get into some Ancient Tomb. Oh, I don't have it in here. That's an oversight on my part. Man, I will have to add that whenever we get... Well, we can grab Mana Crypt. Same thing. Yeah, we'll grab Mana Crypt. And then... Yeah, we're going to play it. Black Blue doesn't have Artifact Destruction. And the only way you can stop it is with a counter spell, so same thing. But yeah, I just remind myself I need to add Ancient Tomb to this. Yeah, when I'm building these decks, sometimes I miss little cards like that. Like I'm just so focused on making sure I got all the fun stuff set up that I forget like an Ancient Tomb or something like that. And I don't like to do that. I like to have fun. So he's swinging in for 3 right now, drop us down to 34. We're looking at getting down Sidisi next turn. We'll get the mill action off Sidisi when we cast her. Well, actually, I want to get down Parallel Lives first. I feel that's going to be the best way to really get these zombies going. And then we can also Corpse Connoisseur for Wonder to give him flying. Okay, yeah. And then we have the Memorial to make it even more fun. So we're going to choose Tails. Always choose Tails on your Mana Crypt trigger. On the flip, we're 1 for 1 for our Mana Crypt triggers. And let's go. Yeah, we're going to get down Parallel Lives. He's got 4 cards and an open board. You know, we could try and... stick a Factor Fiction main phase, because I really want Parallel Lives to resolve. So I think I'm going to go for that. Let's kind of see if we can't bait out a counterspell right now. Main phase with a Factor Fiction. So if this resolves, I feel like if he had a counterspell, maybe like a Mana Leak or something, he would do the ooh, nice. So we need to split it up into... An opponent splits it up. And we get to pick one. So I'm happy with Wood Sage, pretty much whatever Wood Sage pile goes in, I'm going to take it. Nyx Weaver, same thing. So that way we have a constant mill action with Sidisi, and when we get down Parallel Lives. So no matter how he splits it up, as long as we get Wood Sage or Nyx Weaver, and then if Vampiric Tutor is a bonus with it, yeah, I'll take it. Hey, let's all go Gary Thug so we can get into some dredge action. Yeah, we're gonna choose pile 1 for sure. We miss out on Vampiric Tutor, that's a bummer, but we've got some awesome mill action for CDC with Wood Sage and Nyx Weaver, and we get a land, and then we get a dredge option to go Gary. Yeah, we're gonna choose pile 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna shock it in, get down Wood Sage. The fun thing with Wood Sage is, and I play with a few of these with Wood Sage against my opponent. No, my friend that I play Paper Magic with, I'll get down Wood Sage and I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna name a creature card not in my deck, and then I'm just like, oh, didn't flip it, and he's like, okay, he realizes what I'm doing, just mill him for 4. So it always feels good to name like Goblin Guide with Wood Sage in a Sultai deck. Oh man, we didn't flip a Goblin Guide, bummer man. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 mana. We can get down Parallel Lives and Grizzly Salvage, but I think I'll hold on Grizzly Salvage. Now, if we do draw into one more land, we can get down Nyx Weaver. Yeah, we can get down Nyx Weaver and get down Parallel Lives. Yeah, I like that. And let me double check Nyx Weaver's activated ability, because I'll be honest, I won a Church of Athreus game with Fateful Hour or something like that, where it's Thraben, Doomsayer, and all your creatures get +4/+4 or whatever. And I have Thraben in there just to make humans, so it's one of those things where I forget little activated abilities sometimes. Exile Nyx Weaver, return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, that's good. We can get into some fun stuff with that. Now, as far as the clock goes, he's just now getting Lazav down. The Rogue Fairies are a little troublesome, but we're okay. So we're going to choose Tails. One to flip 2 for 2 on our Mana Crypt triggers. And I don't want to dredge right now. Let's see what we get into. Dark Blast. Yeah, I like that. So let's go for, we need to get on Parallel Lives. Okay, that sticks. Good. I feel really good about that. And yeah, we can pop shot one of his fairy rogues. But we're not going to mill right now. We're going to wait till we get down CDC. But yeah, we can Dark Blast one of the rogue fairies. Yeah, okay, so that's the game plan. Dark Blast, just kind of Dark Blasting these rogue fairies. We can keep dredging it to take care of one each turn. And we can also get into a point with Dark Blast, you can, during your upkeep, you can blast something, and then during your draw step you can dredge Dark Blast to get a little added bonus. So that's something we'll definitely be taking advantage of. Alright, so swinging in, we're going to Dark Blast one of them, because we have a little bit of setting up to do, but I think we can close this one out. So swinging in for 5, drops us down to 25. And we're looking at a Sidisi next turn. We'll have access to, well, if we get into a lane, we'll have access to Grizzly Salvage. Now, we do have to watch out, because he can become copies of whatever we have, but we don't really have too much busted stuff in there. It's not too crazy. But he will have the options, since we're going to be milling a lot, and he'll get cream of the crop. Get to pick what he wants to do. Blood Chief Ascension, okay. So let's go Tails on our Mana Crypt trigger. Lost the flip, 2 for 3. And we're not going to dredge right now. Mirror and Phantasm. Okay, let's get on CDC. Coming in hot. If we tap for 1 extra... Yeah, we're going to go black, blue, green. Okay, so we're going to put the... Oh, don't hit any zombies. Or any creatures. Let's hold off, because we can activate Wood Sage in response to him attacking with Lazav. Yeah, we have nothing else we need to do. Then hopefully we'll hit like 2 zombies that we can block right there. And when that Blood Chief gets online, Ooh, so whenever a card hits the graveyard, we gotta watch out for that Blood Chief Ascension. Alright, so he's swinging in. Let's activate Wood Sage. Well, he's not swinging in right there. So we're looking at 3. And we need to activate Wood Sage before the trigger. So we're gonna name Goblin Guide. Goblin Guide, where are you? Goblin Guide, come on, Goblin Guide. There we go, Goblin Guide. Oh, we missed Goblin Guide. Now he can become an armored scab, but can't really see him having too much fun with that. Okay, so now, whenever a card is put in an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, so we really have to watch out for that. So we're going to choose Tails, 1 the flip, so we're 3 for 4 on our mana crypt triggers. And if we dredge 3, we're looking at 3 times 2, 6, drop us down to 13. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But don't want to dredge because I want to see if we hit a breeding pool. Okay, so we're going to pay 2. And let's get down the Memorial. Maybe he has a counterspell. So be it. So our creature's going to have Flying, First Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Haste, Protection from black and red. See if this sticks. See if he's got a counterspell. And we can still activate Wood Sage, and then we're going to lose 4. 4 times 2 is 8, which will drop us down to 9. But they do have Flying and Vigilance. Yeah, Flying, Trample, Vigilance. Okay. So we're going to come in. Okay. Now we can. He's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 1. He's gonna have 5 people coming across, so we can block. We can block a good chunk of them coming across. Now if we activate Wood Sage, that's 8. That's gonna put us at 3. We just can't. Well, he can't tackle with Sidisi next turn. And we can't really dredge Dark Blast. Man, that would just be bananas if Akron's Memorial granted lifelink. That would be just silly. Yeah, because even if we Corpse Connoisseur, we're going to be losing 2. Because it's great put it in the graveyard from anywhere. But we can't get to the spot to where we just start deploying creatures and attacking. We're going to choose Tails. Lots of flip. Not going to dredge. Get into Woodland Cemetery. Okay, that's good. Don't want to get down Nyx Weaver at all. So let's go Woodland Cemetery. And get Mad Phantasm. On the swing him with Wood Sage and Zombie. Okay, so let's get down Nyx. No, not Nyx Weaver. The Mad Plasm, whatever it is. And then we can also Putrefy on our Mana Crypt to stop the triggers. Okay. So yeah, we get okay. I like that. Do we? No, we don't want to get down Corpse Connoisseur. We don't want to Grizzly Salvage. And then I may go ahead and Putrefy right now before his draw step. And we can blow it up, not have any more Mana Crypt triggers. And hopefully we can kind of grind out some... Okay, so he does have a counterspell. So it's going to drop us down to 6. It was worth a shot. Yeah, he might have drawn into it. Who knows? So as far as swinging in next turn, we have 9. We have 10 from Wood Sage, dropping down to 18. Now he can get to the spot to where he starts attacking. Well, not yet. He's only got 5. He can get in with the Lazav, but we'll have first strike to take care of it. Ooh, sack a creature. So let's get to sack one of the zombies. That way we don't get the graveyard effect from Blood Chief. And he has flashback on that, which is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can actually flash it back. I'm off to do the zombie again. Then he's going to swing in for 5, 6 creatures. We can only block 3 of them. We'll go down to 3. Yeah, this is going to be rough. We'll see, though. Goes for flashback. We're going to do the zombie. We're doing the zombie tokens just so we don't get any more cards into the graveyard. So he's probably going to swing out. With the tokens, at least. So he's going to get 2 damage on us. Okay, gets it for 2. Drop us down to 4. And we can get down Corpse Connoisseur. We're going to choose Tails. On the flip. Okay, whew. We're not going to dredge. Lord of the Undead. Now, things that we can do. We can get down Nyxweaver. Exile Nyxweaver. Bring Putrefy back. Well, we're looking at 9 mana right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we don't even have to cast Nyxweaver and get it back. But do we have... Yeah, we don't have anything to bounce the mana crit back to our hands. Now, with Corpse Connoisseur, we can... So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we have 8 mana. So we can get down Lord of the Undead and Corpse Connoisseur. And then Corpse Connoisseur has a May ability. Yeah, so we can get a little ahead on creatures. Let's go and swing in. Not with Sidisi. Coming in for 6. Let's get down Lord of the Undead. And Corpse Connoisseur is you may, so we're not going to use that. So we'll be ahead on creatures. No, there's nothing that we want in the graveyard, and then if we put it in the graveyard, he's going to be able to copy it with that, if we grab something juicy. Okay, so he's got 4 potential attackers next turn, so we can stop it. And then we can even stop it next turn because he's at 5. He'll be at 5. So we can swing in for 4, 6, 11, 14, 15. Drop him down to 6. I think we can close it out, if I'm looking at it correctly, because we'll be able to swing in. Let me redo that again. So we're looking at 4... 5, 2, yeah, I think it was like 19. No, I don't know how much damage it was. But yeah, the only thing that can really... I think we can close it out now. Not now, but soon. Ooh, she still lost the flip. We go to 1. We're not going to dredge. Mesmeric Orb. Don't want that. Okay, so we're going to swing in. Ah! Oh, dang it. I accidentally right-clicked all. I think we could have closed it out. It would have been 4, 6, 11, 12. Oh, man. Dang it. That stings the nostrils, guys. Ugh. Man. I'm a little magic sad right now. I right-clicked and attacked all. Man, I still may post this video just because I didn't mean to right click all. I mean, I did right click all, but we'd have been swinging in for 4, 5, 6, 11, 12. So 23 minus 12. He would have been in 11. He would have got one more, which would have put him next turn. He could have swung in for 5. We could have blocked across the board. Then we could have swung in again and closed it out. I did not mean to right click all. Yeah, it's been a long work week, guys, and normally I'd redo this video, but it looked pretty good. But we could have lost to a mana crypt trigger. I don't know. I still may post it. Alright, guys, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.